anything,
Tattoos.
stamps, anything
Digital
that is like,
tattoos.
yes,
How about
everything,
how
all
about
that stuff
DJ
is going to be
DDK's
digitalized.
mixes? His beautiful mixes he makes.
Huh.
You could
Absolutely.
monetize. You could monetize that.
You
People
can
could buy.
monetize the
Wow.
playlist. You can
Yes.
have, he can have his top 10 playlists, and he can make that where you can buy in on it and you can purchase it.
Awesome. That sounds good for me.
That's where it's going. That's what's going on right now.
Someone
You know,
said the other day that it's like the beginning of the internet, crypto.
it is.
It's
It
like if you could
absolutely
have
is.
jumped in before Google was Google.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
what it's like. And there are individuals that had, I guess, the hindsight, or they were lucky, or maybe just were in the right place at the right time, purchased Bitcoin, purchased Ethereum when it was cheap, kept it,
Yep.
forgot about it, or some of them just said, yeah, it'll be a 10-year gold, had no idea. Some of
Yep.
those guys became billionaires.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
It looks like Chris tried to come up, but it wouldn't let him. Oh, well. Sorry,
It's
Chris.
guess what? It's going to happen in the next 3 to 5 years. You're going to see so many millionaires, and you're going to see a lot more billionaires too created
Yeah.
in new space.
Hey, Chris. How you doing?
Wow.
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good. You're definitely got the brightest colors here. Can you take a moment and just promote yourself for the people who don't know you? A lot of people do, but I have a very weird spiritual audience, and occasionally you and I get together, and if we do that, I notice our numbers usually go through the roof. So
Oh,
thank you for being here.
I should be
It'll
tuning in
definitely
next
help
week
the numbers. Everybody, if you could
myself.
introduce yourselves to Chris, that would be great. And Chris
Hi,
has the
Chris.
What's
Hi,
up,
million
Josh.
dollar
Chris?
smile,
How
the
you
million
doing?
dollar smile. I'm shocked he's not a household name yet. But are you into the crypto scene as well?
I'm not officially, not yet,
Not yet.
but I'm looking into the whole NFT as far as the music goes, and if you have a little piece of artwork that you create, you can attach an NFT to it and sell bits and pieces of it. But it's another way of pretty much selling stock in yourself. Um,
Exactly.
and the more you work, and the more people have put that money in there, and I don't know exactly how you're able to for yourself, but people invest that money, and based on how well you do, your branding
Hi, Joy.
yourself, it adds value to that NFT. So it's kind of like selling stock in yourself without having to go through the SEC.
Yet.
I think it's the future. I really do. I think it's going to be a big deal. Like,
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
imagine you had, I don't know, say 100,000 people that owned a portion of you in the future.
uh-huh.
Um, it's
Hey,
important to
Chrissy.
eat on air. That's number one. I'm sorry. I'm just giving him a rough time. It's always the skinny guys that can eat all the time. I want to strangle them, right?
Hi, Chris.
It's
How
just
you going, mate?
grapes. It's just grapes.
DJ DDK, what do you want to say, brother?
Thank you, Joy. Thank you for
I
voting
just said
for me.
hello to Chris. I haven't met Chris before, so I just said hello to him.
He's a
Yeah.
star on this platform. He really is.
There's
He's
you can vote for people on here.
Well, I've been nominated as one of the final. I've been nominated by the Memphis Flyer, which is pretty
All right,
much
have a good night.
the entertainment rag for Memphis, as one of the best singers in Memphis. And you can go to memphisflyer.com and vote for me. So I
hmm
guess
Oh,
you have
okay.
voted for me as one of the
That's
best
awesome.
singers in Memphis. So those of you out there watching, if you get the chance, go to bom.memphisflyer.com
yeah.
and vote for me. And when I release NFTs, it'll be worth more.
How is your voice tonight? Could you give us a 3-minute sampling of your talent?
You too,
Um,
Chrissy.
my
Hey,
voice is
Tony.
okay. I
And
might be able
and
to do something. I still notice a little bit of it, and I think I only have 4 shows this week. So
yeah. Do you do originals, right?
I do.
Uh-huh. Do you have a original that you could play? Because we're currently on YouTube. So
Yeah, I know, right?
um, there was a tune of yours that you did. I think it was called "You." I think it was called "You." Then and you wrote it.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Considering you wrote.
Oh, I like this. This is nice.
Can y'all hear me okay?
We can hear you,
Mhm.
brother.
It's coming through clear.
That's it.
What's up, Sweet Pea? Oh, you. Oh, you sweet, fine woman, you. Oh, I love to get to know you. Make this all about you. Yes, you. Please, girl, tell me what I need to do. Oh, so I could get close to you. See, I'm just dying to be next to you. Look at you sitting there, looking so damn good. Oh, yes, you are, girl. Hold you in my arms, I wish that I could. On for more than just a little while, yes. Take me to that place where you like to hide. Oh, yeah. And I won't disappoint you if you let me inside. Now we're just a few feet apart. I hope you're digging this song. See, it's coming straight from the heart. Now girl, I can see what's on your mind. Oh, you bad, bad girl, you, yes. You know, I can see it in your eyes. Oh, yes. Look at you sitting there, looking so damn good. Oh, yes, you are, girl. Hold you in my arms, I wish that I could. On for more than just a little while, yes. Take me to that place where you like to hide. Oh, yes. And I won't disappoint you if you let me inside. You, oh, you sweet fine woman, you. Oh, I love to get to know you. Make this all about you. Yeah, 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 yes, you. Please, girl, tell me what I need to do. Oh, so I could get close to you. See, I'm just dying to be next to you. Yes, you.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you.
Beautimus Maximus. That was outstanding.
It was
Thank you so
outstanding. You
much.
know, if we had better sound quality on this network, it would be even better. But oh well, we're trying. We're trying.
Thank you
Some
a lot.
days are better than
That was
others,
really
though. Have
good.
you noticed that? Some days are
Mhm.
better than others on here.
Yeah,
I notice every
definitely a bit
time.
rate. It's definitely a bit rate thing, bandwidth going on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I can only imagine how much is being taken up because us multicasting and is it's one thing like with Periscope, and I'm saying a lot, but with like Periscope or with the others that are just you put it in their server and they spit it back out to their viewers.
Mm-hmm.
You put it into this server, is spitting it out to their viewers. And on top of that, is spitting it out to YouTube and all the others. So, somewhere along the lines there's got to be some sort of bandwidth thing going on. So I think
Yeah.
that's why
So,
it's
for those of you who have not heard the stylings of Chris, if you have the pleasure or live close enough to him, please go see him. Please support him. Um, you know,
yeah. I
we
don't have NFTs yet, but you can sponsor me on here, which is the equivalent.
Are you guys familiar with Patreon?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Most artists, they survive on that. Yeah,
Yeah. That's what I've come to realize.
yeah.
That way
Mike,
YouTube doesn't take all their money.
Well,
Michael,
YouTube are a little bit of pirates now. It's not what it was years ago. Let's put it
Yeah,
that
oh
way.
no,
And
it's not. It's so much different from what it was when it first came out.
you have to be clever, and you constantly have to be a business person, being a music person. It's a lot of hats. And
It is.
sometimes the guys that make a lot of money are not necessarily the best musicians. Like no offense to Gene Simmons, but from Kiss, great businessman. Is he the world's best bass player? Is he the best singer? No. Does that guy know how to promote himself? Oh
Yeah,
yes.
and an entertainer.
Yeah, but a
And you can
businessman
have a
number
solid
one.
bass player. You can have just a solid bass player that's an excellent entertainer, and will blow a phenomenal bass player out of the water as far as
Hmm.
the fans and everything goes.
Hey, everybody, have a blessed night. I'm gonna go get ready for bed. You guys have a blessed
Yes.
night.
So
Yeah, later,
listen,
James. It was nice to meet you.
everyone, are you still doing morning shows, partially nude
Hey,
with
Sweet
the
Pea.
working out?
Yeah, no,
If you need to
Hey,
I
trim
Sweet
do.
Pea.
that waist or the buttocks, come check out James here. He has his own fitness show. Poor right, Chris is like going, how much of this is real? Like he looks at me sometimes like that boy's been dropped on his head a lot.
Hold on,
Now,
Leslie. I'll be back.
yeah, no, he does do a fitness show in the morning.
I
Even
do
though
the I
yeah, I'm
do
gonna go
I
too,
do the
James.
PM too. I do PMs
yeah,
mostly now.
even though Vanita says it's all fake, he's not really working out. I've watched his fake workouts, and I get tired watching them. You're a bit of a beast. He goes in beast mode. So well done, brother.
You got to keep up with. I got to keep up with
Michael,
my son because he's in boxing and he's in certain
Yeah.
football and if he has we have this ongoing thing. He wants a sports car when he turns 16, and if he could beat me in arm wrestling, then I will buy it for him. So I got to keep up. I got to keep up with the young generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey,
How
I
old are
need
you?
a new
How old are you
SUV. Come
now?
on, bring it, brother.
I'm 46.
I'm 48. Come on, bring it. I need a new SUV.
You're
I don't
funny.
know. I can hold my own, man. I'm just saying. You try keep up with me in the hits, and we'll see.
No, but you're aerobically in pretty magnificent shape for your age. You really are. I shouldn't
Well,
say that. That's one
you
of the
got
meanest things you can say to someone. You look good for your age.
no, but you gotta take care of yourself. Otherwise, if you don't keep your body in motion, then you're just gonna get stiff and break down and everything.
Yep,
My
exactly.
nephew, he's the type that has like an 8-pack. And he came in and
Yeah.
said, look at this, Uncle Chris. I got an 8-pack. I raised my shirt and said, look at this, a keg. Which one do you want in your
No, but you know what? You could turn that keg into an 8-pack in no time. It's just
Oh, I know.
it's dedication and discipline.
I know.
Discipline is key.
I'm looking
Discipline
for
is
a
key.
4-pack.
I
If I
know.
can find a 4-pack out of my 8, I'm happy.
My dad, my dad, he fell off a roof a few years ago and broke his back, and he's
Ouch.
trying to wheelchair now.
Oh
And
my
a few
god.
years ago, as a challenge to myself, I got myself in condition, and I walked from my house to his house, which is 12 miles, um, down I-55, which is Elvis Presley Boulevard. I-50, yeah, 51, which is Elvis Presley Boulevard. I walked
Hmm.
from my house to his house 12 miles to take him a Pepsi for Father's Day.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
that's good, man.
That's
You
awesome.
fight. Listen, it looked like DDK had a nap, and then you said Elvis, and he popped back up.
Elvis. Yeah,
Nah,
man, I'm about
Michael,
8 miles from Elvis's house right now.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna leave, guys.
Are
Have a
you?
good day.
I'm gonna
Yep,
see
you
you.
got
I'm gonna see
Yeah,
you tomorrow. Maybe you'll
Later,
invite
DJ.
me, and I'll try to
bless you,
behave
yeah.
if you
buddy.
invite me. I
Come on,
promise.
come on.
Okay.
Tomorrow's show, man. It's
Okay.
gonna be
Well,
great.
why don't you sleep
Awesome.
on and figure out if you want me to come on or not? Because I'm a little nuts. All right.
Very
All
funny.
right. Take care, buddy.
I sure did.
Blazing, Chris, have a good one, guys. Take it
You
easy.
too, DJ. It was nice to meet you, my man.
Yes.
You too.
Yes. He's the best DJ I think on apps right now. Period.
I'll have to check out one of his broadcasts to
Oh,
see.
they're
Check it
fun.
out.
They're
Yeah.
fun, and his wife is a hoot and a half. Do you need my help to beam out? I can help you, brother. I can help you. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, just tap your heels 3 times and say "No place like home," and you'll get there. You're good. You're good. We
I
made
just
it.
want to. I just want to say something real quick. I noticed Tony was down there. Tony, I know we talked last night, a bunch of us, and I hope you're doing better today, my man.
Yeah.
That was all.
Well, a lot of people, and Chris and I have talked about this before. The mental health of a lot of people during the pandemic has not been great.
No.
You know, it's not been an easy time for musicians. You know, at all.
Well,
I don't know how you do it, man. You do like those 4 shows, and you've got to be
It
up
was,
and
Tony. It was.
right.
What's that now?
Like for you, like you have to have that emotional well to do what you do, to be in front of public and work as hard as you do and save your vocals. And I bet you see a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard having the blues and singing the blues.
Yeah.
Sometimes, it's like,
But-
damn, I relate to this song. What the heck, Like you can't get away from the thoughts and all that. But hey, at the same time, it's very therapeutic, and I enjoy playing. So I enjoy entertaining. I enjoy the smiles. It is best when you have a crowd that you can make smile and that's willing to smile and
yeah.
all of that. That makes it all good. It makes it all good.
I'm hoping that there will be more avenues for people like yourself that are insanely gifted can make a living without having to struggle. You know what I
Oh, yeah.
mean?
There are. It's just a matter of the fans realizing how important they are to us musicians
Mm-hmm.
and making it happen, because we have to do this. You can get a job to help, buy the gear, $400 microphone here,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
know, buy the gear to help buy the gear, but the fans showing that support when you show up at a show
Mm-hmm.
at the venues, and then the fans saying, "Hey, well, I have a party. I'm willing to pay for this musician to come out, but don't think that it's going to be a $50 show, or you're going to give me a piece of your barbecue and a beer, and
Yeah.
that's payment." Because that's
Yeah.
not what that's not what I'm there for. There are musicians that are there for the pizza and beer money, but
Yeah.
I'm not there for that. So,
See, and
so
that's part of it.
realize,
You've got to know your value, right?
yes,
You've
it's up
got
to us to know our value, and it's up to us to not let other people dictate that value.
yes.
And it's up to us to tell these knuckleheads that's going for the beer and pizza,
Yeah.
that's not it. That's not what many of us are trying to do. So
So what is your goal on Haps here? Do you have kind of a mission statement? Like I notice you go on every day. Is that to connect with your
it's,
audience? Like
it's to
I
connect with the fans and provide whatever they're needing, that I can provide with my music or with by talking to them and telling some of my fans what's going on, where you can find me, and all of that, and the
yeah.
exposure. Originally, when I first started performing on streaming my shows, it was a way for me to fill in the gaps when things were quiet,
Mm-hmm.
so that I would have an audience in front of me instead of just sitting on stage because it's raining and nobody wants to walk on Beale Street.
See,
Um,
I
it's
really believe momentum in anything brings more momentum. So if you get like one off, I bet you're like this with your gigs. You'll either have nothing or
mhm.
you have so much. It's like, oh Lord, I don't know if I can humanly fulfill this obligation to be working this much. It's
um,
kind of feast or famine.
yeah, it is, and there are tricks that I've learned in the trade, and when I see on social media musicians saying this or doing this, musician having trouble with their voice or something, I'll reach out
Hmm.
and say, something as simple as, if you have an extra guitar, tune that bad boy down a whole step, and it can help you make it through the show in those hard spots. And it's like, wow, I didn't think of that. They didn't think of that, but yeah, stuff like that. I've learned tons of tricks on how to make it through those times. Like with this voice right here, what
Yeah,
I was telling them, what I was planning on doing was tuning this guitar in here down a whole step so that I
yeah.
can carry on for the rest of the week and not destroy my voice for the weekend, which I'm really going to need.
Is your son connecting with you there, Blazin?
Uh, no, 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 not right now.
Okay, because I hear the burr, burr. Yeah, it's
Oh, that notification. That is, I don't know how to turn that off. I mean,
no.
can you? That
Well,
was
if you have that on Haps, it's nonstop. It is
oh,
nonstop because it's absolutely every single person that you have subscribed to. It gives you notifications when they come up. That's
yeah.
what
I got
that's
a
about.
notification from somebody. I was invited to another broadcast, but
Well, of course
I'm
you
not
are.
gonna. Yeah, but I'm gonna jump off here anyway. I gotta head
Okay.
into work. It was as usual. It was always pleasant and great. I love the conversations.
You never know what's
Everybody.
going to happen here. That's the thing with Habs. All right, buddy.
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
I invited Bob up. Bob is one of my very first people that I met on
Okay.
Haps with the beginning of this. But I looked up that Prince thing. I was right. I can live with me being right.
You did?
Yeah, I did. As soon as you said it, you know why I was pretty certain because I
What was
played
this,
that
what was your
song a
source,
lot.
may I ask?
What's that?
What was your source, may I ask?
I looked it up. It was 1979, and it's the album where he has his bare chest, and on the back he's riding the horse. Now it's
Cream?
weird. No, no, not Cream. When we
No,
were
I was
talking
talking
about,
about cream.
I was talking about I feel for you.
Oh, I feel for you. Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
know
yeah,
Cream. You're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about,
I
yeah. I
was
was
talking
saying, yeah,
specifically
I know
about
you're there.
cream.
That and I said it was disgusting, and
Yeah, I was specifically talking about
yeah, yeah.
cream because
And I said it was a double meaning.
mm,
Does anybody know what that song's about?
what cream?
Yeah, no, I'm asking it's wonderful. I do you ever do Diamonds and Pearls?
No,
No, it's too hard. Too hard.
no, just never had a reason to learn it to put it in a show.
You could do it, man.
Man, there's so many I can do. I have to be, pick and choose. I have
Yeah.
to pick and choose. And
There's a B
sometimes
side that he does called 17 Days. That's really good too.
that is one of my favorites. Been
Yeah.
gone for 17
17
days,
days,
17 long
17
nights.
long nights. Yeah. Yeah.
The pain drag is knowing that you're holding someone else tight.
It's a blues song, kind of.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. But I he did so many songs, and we were saying this earlier, like Manic Monday with
Uh-huh.
with the Bangles. But he was infamous for if he was dating someone, he would write them a song, and he
Hmm.
dated a few girls.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. But he became super religious after he got married,
Yeah, he did. He did.
and the
Yeah,
music
the
changed. I
whole
found I didn't enjoy it as much.
yeah, and that was part of what led to his death. He was suffering some severe pain from hips and stuff from wearing the heels and dancing in the heels and stuff. But
Well, he used to
but
jump
because
off of speakers, like for like about 2 stories up. It
because
was
of his
great.
vision, he couldn't go through the
The
process.
pain anymore.
All
Yeah,
stuff that I've read somewhere. So
yeah.
you know.
And he weighed no more than maybe 120 pounds,
Hmm.
soaking wet, and he had better legs than most women.
Okay.
So
I
some of
was
the
there for the music, man.
so,
I was there for the music.
yeah, you were there for the music. Yeah, the women that dated him said I couldn't date him anymore because he had better legs than me. Yeah, it was funny, but he was a passionate musician who could play what it was something like 15 or 17 different instruments at a master's level.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now, do you dabble with the bass at all?
a little bit,
A little bit.
a little bit, enough to get the job done. I can throw a bass line down on something, nothing fancy, nothing, but something that's needed.
Because Prince could do slap bass with the best of them.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, he definitely had it. Did you like his voice?
yes, I love this voice.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
I loved the
all
insane
versions of it,
screaming.
all versions of it.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember that controversy album when he did Head,
Country.
right? Like, yeah, till you're burning up, Head, till you're getting up. Like, come on, there's no. But he I think was trying to shock people at the beginning, and then once he got past 1999, I
Man,
think
he was. I don't think he was even 20 when the controversy came out.
no, he was 16 when he got a deal.
I mean, it's like he was just out there doing whatever he was doing and just doing him. I mean, doing what he does. He had
Well,
no he had
if you
nobody
yeah,
to say
it
truly say no. And when you go into when you become get signed by your first record deal,
yeah.
and they pretty much say you have creative control, which is where the whole artist formerly known as Prince was when he felt that he had lost that control.
I love the project that he did, which was called The Time. Right, like if you listen to the first album, all the instruments on there are him.
Hmm.
That's him. And I heard a version of Gigolos Get Lonely too recently with him singing. Oh my god, unbelievable,
Hmm.
unbelievable! And you can find that on YouTube. But he's one of those guys that if he had lived another 10, 20 years, he probably would have had a couple more hits because he had it in him. And if it wasn't through his vehicle, it would have been somebody else.
Right.
Where the average musician is lucky to have what, maybe one, two, if they're lucky. If you
Yeah.
do that, you're set.
Yeah. He's definitely Stevie Wonder, Paul McCartney, and the Beatles. He's definitely that level of a writer. Was definitely that level of a writer, but it's like they didn't exactly conform
Hi,
to,
Carrie.
but their genre to fit in, the place
Yes.
to fit in, a standard.
All right. I am going to call it a night soon here, but I'm so grateful that you came up. I
Thank you, Bob.
always worry when I come up. I'm a bit of a big personality. I always worry I'm going to steal your show. So I try to stay in the comments, but once you get me on, well, you've dealt with me, I'm working on it. I'm working on taming it down a bit, but I am what I am. You still got that $1 million smile.
Well, thank you.
So do you know? So Sweet Pea? I can tell from here. Sweet
Oh
Pea
yeah.
knows, yeah, and she's one of I would say one of the ambassadors of apps.
Mm-hmm. Sweet Pea,
Yeah.
Mel there. We have a
D-
few that are strong in the backbone of the stream community, formerly known as Paris.
Well, Well, Mel is there for everyone. I don't know how
Yes,
she
she is.
does it. She's like, she must spend 6 8 hours a day just being positive with everyone.
I
I hope
wish I
she
knew how some of these people do it, but I'm glad that they dig me. I'm glad that they dig my content. I wish I knew how they do it. I have no idea.
they're saying they love your they want you to do Tennessee whiskey to end the show. Come on. It's up to
Well,
you.
the thing is, he is streaming on YouTube,
I I can shut it off.
and it is time for me to go through my YouTube right now and hide all of my previous shows
Hmm.
because I probably have about 30 copyright notifications, and it's hard for us to do some of these songs on
Yeah.
and I try my best.